everyone, welcome to the step-by-step tutorial on how to use Jira Core in 2025. Whether you're new to project management or just getting started with Jira Core, this guide will help you master the basics. So grab a coffee, relax, and let's dive into the world of Jira Core. To begin, visit the Jira website or download the Jira app on your desktop or mobile device. If you don't have an account yet, click on Sign Up and follow the simple steps to create one. For those who already have an account, log in using your credentials. And once you're logged in, you'll see the main dashboard. This is your starting point for managing projects, tracking tasks, and collaborating with your team. The interface might look overwhelming at first, but don't worry, we'll walk through it step by step. So to create your first project, you just have to click on Create Project. You'll be presented with several templates to choose from, such as Task Management. This is ideal for handling day-to-day tasks and small workflows. Then we have Project Management. This is best for larger initiatives that have deadlines and milestones. And lastly, we have process management. This is useful for managing business processes, such as approvals or employee onboarding. So choose a template that fits your needs, give your project a name, and hit create. And congratulations, you've set up your first project. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the Jira interface. Understanding how it's structured will help you navigate more efficiently. So we have the dashboard. This is the homepage where you can get an overview of your projects, tasks, and reports. We also have Projects tab, a centralized place to view and manage all your projects. We also have Issues tab. In here you can track individual tasks or create or tickets, commonly referred to as issues in Jira. And lastly, we have boards. This visualize your tasks and workflows using boards like Kanban or Scrum. So Jira's interface is designed to keep everything accessible and organized. So you'll always know where to find what you need. So once your project is created, it's time to set up your team. So go to Project Settings tab and then navigate to the People section. Here you can invite team members by entering their email addresses, assign roles like admin, member, or viewer based on their responsibilities. Next, let's customize your workflow. A workflow defines how tasks move through different stages, such as to do. This is the task that they are yet to be started. And we also have in progress. This is the task that they are currently being worked on. And lastly is the done. It's the completed tasks. So to edit or create workflows, you just have to go to project settings and select workflows. You can drag and drop stages and add new ones, or modify existing ones to suit your team's process. Now that your project is set up, let's create some tasks, also known as issues in Jira. To do that, just click on Create button at the top of the screen and fill in the details such as summary, a brief title of the task, description, a detailed explanation of what needs to be done, the assignee assigned the task to a specific team member, and lastly, priority, indicate how urgent the task is, like for example, low, medium, high, or critical. Now you can also use labels to categorize tasks or add customs field to capture additional information. Now, once the tasks are created, they will appear on your project board. Simply drag and drop tasks between columns to update their status. Now for monitoring progress, Jira's board make it easy to monitor progress. For example, a Kanban board provides a clear visual of where each task stands, and workflow. So you can move tasks through columns like to do, in progress, and done as they get completed. Now, to gain deeper insights into your project, Jira offers a powerful reporting tools. So to do that, you just have to go to reports section to generate visualizations like burn down charts. You can track how quickly tasks are being completed. We also have workload distribution. This is to ensure work is evenly distributed among team members. So these reports help you identify bottlenecks and keep your project on track. Now for collaborating with your team. For effective collaboration is very essential for project success. So use the comment section within each task to share updates. You can also ask questions or provide feedback. You can also attach files, images, or links to add more context. To get someone's attention, you can tag them using the @ symbol followed by their name, like for example, typing @John, and it will notify John about your comment. Now for setting up an automation rule, Jira Core also offers advanced feature to save time and streamline workflows. For instance, you can create automation rules to perform repetitive tasks automatically. So, an example of an automation rule could be assigning all tasks labeled high priority to the project manager automatically. So, Jira also integrates seamlessly with other tools like Slack, Google Drive, and Confluence, making collaboration even easier for you guys. Now, here are some tips to get started. You can start simple, you can use pre built templates and basic workflows. You can also stay consistent. You can regularly update task statuses to keep everyone informed. You can also explore resources. Jira offers excellent tutorials and a helpful support community. Remember that practice makes perfect. The more you use Jira, the more comfortable you'll become. Now, before we wrap up, let's address some frequently asked questions. So, first is, can you manage multiple projects in Jira Core? Yes, you can manage multiple projects and view their progress from your dashboard. Next question we have, is Jira Core free? Jira Core offers a free tier for small teams with a limited feature, but paid plans provide more advanced options and flexibility. You can get more features, which is very useful for you and for your team. Now, lastly, what's the difference between Jira Core, Jira Software, and Jira Service Management? Alright, so Jira Core is ideal for business workflows and task management. Jira Software is tailored for agile development teams, or agile, I don't know. Now, for Jira Service Management, it is designed for IT and customer support team. And that's a wrap. We hope that this detailed tutorial helps you get started with Jira Core. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tutorials. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!